So here's how it all began. This was my train set in the early 90s. I was probably about 6 or 7 when I got it. I had a circle track, the Santa Fe there. That was my first locomotive. Basically, the first time I ever saw HO scale in action was at home with this setup. The chassis system, that was my introduction to chassis system, which I loved. That was like my favorite thing. At that point, being a 6-year-old, I didn't realize it was a real railroad, so I had a lot to learn when I got back into it a couple years ago. So yeah, so this is what survived of it. There were definitely a couple other parts that got sold off over the years and different things, but yeah, the Dairymen's, I remember my cousin gave me that. He also gave me the Penn Central there. Yeah, the locomotive doesn't work, unfortunately, but maybe as I keep getting better with restoration, I'll be able to get a new motor in there and get it working again. But yeah, so this is about what I had. I had a right-hand switch at some point that I never hooked up, and like most 6 or 7-year-olds, we get bored with stuff, and unfortunately it kind of went to the back burner because I didn't keep expanding it, and I just got bored with it going in a circle. See, I'm the type of person, and I always have been, even since I was 5 years old, if I'm going to do something, I really give it my all. I really go all out with it. So I didn't realize of all the options that I had and how much expansion and scenery and all that stuff. I didn't even understand that world. So this is a new series that I'm going to do short, 5-minute or less videos, and I'm just going to show off my layout, show what I'm doing. So that way, if I ever get my dream setup, which I'll talk a lot more about that, then we'll be able to look back here and say, hey, in 1993 or so, this kid started out with the train set and a couple things, and that's about all I started out with 2 years ago, and you'll see my rapid expansion that I got in the meantime. But I just wanted to keep this first video brief, so I will see you guys tomorrow, and I'll show you my current setup.